So it is 8 weeks post-surgery plus 8+ weeks post-surgery. And I am having a terrible, terrible time. I have been in touch with my doctor all week because I let him know what a terrible, terrible time I am having. And he put me on a whole bunch of new medications to try to help me. And I'm having terrible side effects from those new medications. The first one made me so exhausted I couldn't even see straight. So that one had to go immediately. Plus, it gave me Charlie horses and pains in my body. So that was out. So now I'm down to 2. And one of them is still messing with me. I'm like lightheaded and in fog, kind of dizzy at times. And I was on this medication when I was in my 30s, and I kept fighting having to be on it because I remembered. But I tried it because the other medication he put me on didn't work. So now I'm waiting for him to get back to me. And I have to be honest, I feel like I'm that patient. You know, the patient that's constantly complaining. But the fact of the matter is that I had this massive major surgery that completely changed the physiology of my internal organs, and I feel terrible. I still can't eat. I'm having a hard time drinking, and it's like I'm going backwards instead of forwards at this point in the process. Like right now, tomorrow will be 2 months for real, and I should be able to introduce fruit, and instead I'm all the way back to liquid and puree. And my protein shakes are not sitting in my stomach anymore. They make me nauseous as I'm drinking them. So I can't drink them. And I've tried other ones and they make me sick. And so the suggestion was to try the clear proteins. So my husband went out last night and brought me home 3 different flavors. And I tried one a little while ago. And it's too sickeningly sweet. Like there was a time where I used to like sweet things, but this surgery has completely messed my taste buds up. So, not having the best time. I have spoken to my own therapist, and then I engaged a conversation with the bariatric psychologist. So I'm talking with her as well because she has much more insight into this. So basically, I feel like I'm falling apart. I feel like I can't function, and I need to function. I work for a living every day, long hours, and I have to be clear-headed. So I want to heal, and I want to do what I need to do to make my body heal, but I also need to be able to function. So it's like a tight wire rope thing, whatever, you know what I'm trying to say, right? So again, why am I sharing this? I'm sharing this because the struggle is real, and it's not always talked about. So much, I'm involved in groups, and people don't say negative things in the groups. And I don't know if it's because they are trying to keep a positive spin on this whole process, or it's because the people who are speaking are not the ones who are struggling. And maybe that's the problem, because this is difficult. This is completely life-changing. And I sat in a group where the conversation was about snacking, and I can't even go into the kitchen and have my regular couple ounces of food every day. I can't even imagine being back to the point where I would be sabotaging myself with snacks. But I guess we'll wait and see what happens over the course of the next several months as I continue to heal. Because the fact of the matter is that as much as I am struggling right now, I am healing. And some people take longer to heal than others. Major surgery. As my doctor put it, he thinks that the sleeve, which is what they define when they take out half of your stomach, is probably still angry. It's an angry sleeve because it's like, where did you go? For 50 years I was here and now I'm gone. You've taken me away. That's the only thing I can imagine at this point in saying. So I have to continue. And the thing is that I love it when people tell me it'll get better, or it's right around the corner. It's like, no, you don't know. You don't know. You don't know what I'm going through. We don't know if it's right around the corner. We don't know how much longer it's going to take me to feel better. All I know is that the world is opening up and I still can't move out of my own way. And it's frustrating as all hell. So let's keep that in mind. Positives. I'm wearing a shirt right now that is way too big for me. 10 weeks ago, it was too tight. A few weeks ago, it fit. Now it's too big. So the body portion of this event with the weight loss is definitely happening rapidly. And in a way, it's weird and scary. But in the other way, it's like, well, listen, I'm hardly eating. So of course, what is your body going to do when you're hardly eating? It's going to lose weight. But I really am trying to do what I need to do to get by. And one of the things my doctor suggested was the high protein Greek yogurts. So happily, for the first time, and I can't remember when, I was able to eat an entire Greek yogurt this morning for breakfast. So 11 whole grams of protein. So now I just have to figure out if I'm going to just do that all day and hope that I can eat an entire cup of yogurt again. Well, it's not really a cup, so that's why I can eat it, right? With at least 11 grams of protein in it. So that'll be the next meal that I attempt again. So, moral of my story of the day. Still hard. Very hard. I've been asked to try to keep a positive outlook. I've been asked to try to debunk my negativity when I'm having it. So the positive is my shirt's too big. The positive is that someday down the road, I will not feel this way. I will feel normal. I just don't know when that's going to be.